Alright, we're switching to LA Noire now. Basically, it's a crime drama-ish thing that takes place in the 1940s, Los Angeles. You work as a detective who solves crimes and like tries to analyze people with their overly dramatic facial expressions. Yeah. There is an overarching story, but generally it's kind of plays out like a CBS crime procedural where all of the story within a particular case is specific to that particular case. There is some overarching stuff that they kind of talk about, but yeah, really not so much. What I'm trying to say is you can kind of follow one case at a time, and you're not really missing much if you don't know the rest.
Hollywood Boulevard. Sounds like a homicide beef. 2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place. We already cleared that up. Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
I guess that's the overarching storyline. It's that there was basically a shipment of army morphine that was stolen, and the guy who stole it basically sold it partially to the mob and then stopped. Then he sold it to the crooked doctor. So yeah, it's flooding the streets right now.
That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down with my sap.
Anyway, let's go find the rest.
I'm praying that those prints come through so I can nail that son of a bitch.
Why is the exit so convoluted? Because the game wants to keep you.
Oh, and boy, you get me going.
The game's fucking with me. It is. Alright.
That's the cop.
This car looks new. I'm taking it. Get in, loser. We're going on an adventure. Alright, where is my adventure taking me? So yeah, there's also often street crime that you can deal with. Looks like we do actually have one right now, so let's go deal with it. Boop. Where am I? I am there. So if I just go down to, turn on to Wilcox here, follow that down, we'll run into the street crime. All right.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
My goal is to not do that much damage to the cars this time. I had a couple of cases where I would have gotten better ratings if I hadn't crashed my car so much. Because they do deduct money/points from you if you're too reckless, and I was very reckless, like wrecked multiple cars per case for a while, so let's not do that. As I drive recklessly through town. Cutscene crime?
Detective Phelps, LAPD. What's going on here?
This joker was trying to tail one of our patrons inside.
I'm a reporter, you idiot! I'm doing a feature for the Examiner, and that patron I was following is a red under investigation by the feds.
So?
Where is he now?
The parking lot. His is the blue Talbot. Say, how about an exclusive when you bring him back?
Shove off. You won't be filing your story today. I'll check this out.
A red, huh? Sneaky bastard. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Speaking of communism, Disco Elysium coming back soon. Anyway.
LAPD, sir. Can I have a word?
Well, that's an admission of guilt if I ever
Oh,
saw
I guess
one.
we're stealing this car. And
He's not getting away that easily.
okay, what I've learned in these chase sequences is not to like actually aggressively chase the car. It's to politely follow them until they crash. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
Please be careful, Roy. Don't shoot innocent bystanders. Thank. Like I said, you just politely follow them until they crash, and look, they crashed. Ta-da!
His mother would be proud of him catching all
Give it
those
up,
criminals.
LAPD.
This is harassment. Understand? My politics are nobody's goddamn business but my own.
Alright. Let's take the normal car. Okay. I guess let's go to work. Like the actual case we're trying to solve. Oh, I'm pretty close to it. That's cool. So we just go up Vine to Hollywood. Turn left, take the next right, and we'll hit the destination eventually. Alright. Yes. I've seen a lot of police cars. This must be the spot. Yep.
Homicide guys are already inside.
Ooh, are they our homicide guys? Are
Bukowski.
they? It is.
Phelps, back again.
We're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. The waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bowe. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no piece.
Haha, fuck you.
Mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Alright, I need my truth bullets before I talk to her. So we're gonna talk to her last. Okay, I guess we'll look at
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him.
him first.
Certainly sends a message.
No further investigation, really? Okay. Not checking his pockets, not looking at anything else.
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try.
Oh, hey, Carruthers, what's up?
You'll have my report when it's ready. Right now, you want to be examining evidence.
Don't tell me how to do my job. How dare you? Cigarette. Nope, okay. Whatever this thing is. Cigarettes.
Let me through. I just want a quick look is all.
Okay, matchbook for the 111 Club, which is where we are. It's not going to give me anything. No. Same thing again. Gotta talk to all the evidence, because surely this beer bottle is going to be, it's going to crack the case wide open. Nope, alright.
Well maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
Doot!
What's that click?
I don't know what was that click. Figured there'd be like Surrettes in the mouthpieces or something. I don't know. Maybe
Another
not.
day, another dollar.
Oh,
Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet.
Blue Room.
We should follow up on the musician angle.
And heroin paraphernalia.
He kept his stash close at hand.
Morphine, whatever. Is that it? Can't look at the other stuff? Alright.
Find anything interesting?
Biddleston. Little pockets up, heroin, morphine, whatever.
Source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
Okay, let's see what we need to, what we're going to be asking to Edie McGoldrick. Wait, that's not Edie, that's Eddie. Oh, alright. So we just had the Blue Room pass and the morphine.
Find anything interesting?
Crunch. Oh, what got crunched? Stool or something? Hmm? Valor Tobacco Company.
A dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
Alright, I'm gonna wait a sec. We can't get into it. Alright. What?
These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We
Oh,
should get
that's
back
why.
to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
I didn't pick up the army surplus cigarettes. Okay, so there's a lot of connections here saying like these guys are ex-military. But I guess that they did say that the owner was, in fact, ex-military. Wait, there were 3 people killed? I've only checked 2 bodies, so so we checked him. Oh, there we go.
Bad luck, Eddie. Okinawa couldn't kill you, but knowing the wrong people in this city.
Okay. Nothing? No. Huh. I'm gonna check his hands again then. Yeah, this doesn't look like a watch, bracelet, ring, anything like that there. Wounds. Same. Weird.
They didn't even try to crack the safe.
I guess investigating the gun and money further is not worth my time. Weird. Let me check again. Ah, there's a lot about this I don't trust. Alright. How does one get into the coat check? Do you just climb in? Seems like bad design. Guess probably that half wall has a hinge, but whatever. I like to think that they climb in. Okay, let's talk to this woman. See what's up.
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
All right.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
That's a face that's telling the truth. Okay, let's look at my truth bullets and see. I'm gonna go ahead and doubt this. I don't have any truth bullets that support a
You
lie.
want to level with me, miss, before
Oops.
we start taking an
I
interest.
just realized I broke my rule.
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Where do you think you got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Yeah.
Thank you for your help.
She was like
Eddie was in over
unflinching
his
there,
head,
so I was like,
but he was a decent boss.
I think she's telling the truth. Haven't had one of those in a while. Like, we've gone like 3 or 4 cases where nobody was telling the truth on any of their responses. So.
Advice?
Back to the station. We need to speak to someone on the robbery detail.
Alright. Let's go. I'm gonna harass Carruthers one more time. Hi.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Oh, looks like Mikowski's having a fight over here that we're gonna have to overhear.
You look like you were a big pain in the neck.
Never mind.
Now I have a much lower opinion.
Oh, it's actually not bad. You're a pain in the neck. Now I have a
What's
much
going
lower
on over
opinion of
there?
you. Now you're a pain in my ass, lol. Okay, so Hollywood to what? Wilcox. Alright, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stoplights-ish. Okay.
How well did you know the owner?
Goldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you'd think. Young guys trying to adjust to normal life, getting mixed up in the wrong crowds.
The kid had just bought a nightclub. I'd say he got mixed up in the right crowds.
Until someone filled him full of holes.
You don't come into that kind of money that quickly without pissing a few people off.
Yo, what's with the press?
What's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
And everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
It's very
So where does
progressive
Stoker
of
come
him
in?
to say that.
He objects to the LAPD and the
We should change the
administration
law and
taking
legalize
his cut.
prostitution.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Aren't you supposed to be working the
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
I think we bucked in there and find the goddamn.
He was in the bathtub, and he'd taken one of his fingers.
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
Ooh, time to use my finger. Point at things.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
Jack Kelso, that's how. So Valor cigarettes, yeah. So the overarching story that I said didn't matter.
Jitters again.
Oh, and Sheldon Courtney. Those are two that have definitely...
That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down in my sap.
This is the crate we recovered.
Oh, I guess we need to poke at these guys instead.
Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club. 500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of LA.
Oh shit, yeah, that is a lot. Alright. What, Tommy guns?
Enough to arm 3 companies.
400?
Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon, McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out. McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Thanks, Harry. Stay in touch on this.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Guy gave his wife.
That is not the
all
way out.
fair in love and war.
I guess I'll just follow follow Roy out because he knows the station better than I do.
I've been in this job 20 years. I never find it.
I didn't want to arrest him, so I gave him a dust.
So are we gonna wade through the press again? Fine. Alright, I guess we're going to the blue room. Where is that from here? Okay, it's up on Hollywood, so I guess we could just go Wilcox to Hollywood again. Let's see if there's any straight crime to be dealt with. There is not. Stats. I was actually kind of curious about this yesterday. So including this case, we have 6 to go. We're getting there. Street crimes, so 7 street crimes left as well. Okay.
So, half your old lackeys were on that boat, the late Mr. Goldrick included.
They weren't my lackeys.
Subordinates then, whatever you want to call them.
There were a lot of people on that boat.
Maybe you're behind this whole thing, Phelps. Wouldn't that be a master stroke? Hey, cut me in early and we'll ride this one into the sunset.
Sounds like you've got the case all sewn up, Roy. We should call it a day and go home.
And miss out on the blue room? I couldn't do that to you.
Again, I'm trying to limit vehicle damage. I've been kind of screwing myself on these cases lately because I've been taking a lot of vehicle damage. So we can drive a little more cautiously and not reading chat while driving and all that kind of stuff. Be nice, chat. I'm trusting you. I believe this is Cole's, like, go-to bar. It is. That's a Lichtman. Lichtman.
I check coats. That's all I get paid to do.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lichtman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't.
Rude.
What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries, Untersturmfuhrer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy,
How about you get a drink while I see to this?
Will you sit down?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. We have work to do.
Oh boy. German exile. Okay.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
Okay. Musicians admit one pass for the Blue Room Jazz Club. Okay. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me. I can't help you. A lot of cats are into things. Not special about your boys. I think I might throw lie and throw Blue Room pass here. Let's hit lie and see what happens.
Hopheads appear to get a free pass at this club. You all know about the morphine.
And how do you expect to prove that?
Okay, let's try the Blue Room pass and see what happens.
I have a rehearsal to finish.
Okay.
It's time for you to leave.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
Okay, this is where I throw the Blue Room pass.
I don't believe you. You knew these men.
And how would you like to prove that, detective?
Just keep throwing it. I don't care. Go.
You're out of your depth.
Well, oh no, my fingers are like super slippery right now. I think they keep slipping. Whatever. Oh man, what a weird coincidence of finger slips. Insert my standard diatribe against detective and or trial games. And how you clearly have evidence, but the game is like, haha, no you don't actually. Fuck you. I was like, cool. What fun.
Two club sandwich.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
I mean, they're obviously withholding information. I probably have some truth bullets that will get them to do stuff. But I don't know, man. If the Blue Room pass isn't getting me any play here, what is doubt?
You can do this the easy way with me, or I can call my partner back over. I can assure you he's a lot less sensitive.
You think your threats frighten me?
No, not really.
Black man don't supply nothing. You think there's a black man in this town holding on to 2 tons of morphine? He'd be dead in a minute. White man supplies, black man buys.
Okay, now we know it's a white man who has the morphine.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Again, our Blue Room pass did not work. She's clearly fidgeting a bit more than she was before. Looks like she's, like, pooping herself right now. But yeah, the Blue Room pass didn't work, so...
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked
Why this
together a
works
few
here
years
or
ago.
whatever, man.
He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
And you're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, Detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words, and very noble. But words are just words, Cole Phelps.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the Mixter.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
The Blue Room, 10:34 p.m. Are we tailing Elsa in our clearly unmarked cop car? These tail missions are always so weird because they basically just drive in a circle. And I have to park back here whenever they stop. It's like, huh, well, who's that person who's conspicuously parked behind me for no reason? Surely it's not somebody tailing me. Driving like a goober now, like, not suspicious at all.
Vin, I risk losing the trail.
Oh, we're fine.
Los Angeles, California.
What you doing, Cole? What you doing, Cole? Having sex, that's what, okay. So Roy, is this something you would do?
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
I got a call back for that Universal Chorus line.
Root beers all around.
Hmm. Okay, Cohen is kind of a heavy hitter, which
Sir,
means that...
Mr. Cohen's table is this way.
Yeah.
He's dull as dishwater, but I'm not with him for the conversation.
There he is.
LAPD. We have some questions. Hi, regarding... Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Eager Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps. Mickey Cohen. Good afternoon.
But it's 11:30 in the morning.
Aren't you a little green for this kid? Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Probably, if you have to ask. Anyway.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
So morphine. I mean, this guy runs the morphine distribution operation in Los Angeles, so yeah, he knows about the morphine. But I don't know that we have that information there. Wow, literally stolen valor. I just kind of pieced that together. Anyway, I feel like this is a let's hit lie and see what happens.
I think you're lying. I think the 111 Club was your men. I think you're trying to send a message.
I'll send you a message, kid. You better have some proof that that was one of mine, or else you better have health insurance, huh?
I don't have proof of that.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
Overplay the hand every single time.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
I think he did. All right. I'm gonna doubt on this one too. Well, let's go ahead and hit the lie button and see if this
Jack
leads
Dragman
somewhere.
has you on the run. You're muscling the guys who stole the morphine from the ship.
You calling me a liar, kid?
Well, yeah.
You think you can prove that in court?
No. I don't think I can.
Looks like I was mistaken. So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D. and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. You have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
This is sudden.
Guy gave his wife a cat. I said, oh,
Police precincts are such goddamn maze. Such goddamn mazes. Oh. Go get him, Roy. I believe in you. Even if there was street crime, I don't know that I'd want to go do it right now, because there's an emergency right now. Alright, how do I get there? Okay, we actually go... Okay, let's turn left here, go to Fountain, then back up. Alright. It's actually an emergency. I can use my siren. I should use my siren all the time because it actually does make people not run into me as often.
All units, officers need help at 1384 North Bronson. 1384 North Bronson, shots fired. Any units to handle identify. Code 3. All units, further on the shooting at 1384 North Bronson. 116 Adam reports the suspect is on the roof of the J.W. Robinson building. All units approach with caution.
J.W. Robinson building. What?
Units 49 William, 15 Adam, go to 1370 Gordon Street. Establish a perimeter and stand by for further. Any other units to respond. Code 3 identified. Unit 19 Adam, meet the officer at 5920.
Bulletproof bus. Oh, hat!
2 clips into the bus. As near as we can make out, he's on the roof of one of those buildings.
Okay, yeah, we just like tanked that, so that's cool. Probably should have gone around. This is fine. Oh, go up! Up. These fire escapes are always kind of disorienting to me, because I realize you just have to hold up, but it just, from a visual standpoint, it seems like you should... You should have to kind of like wiggle around to kind of get around the from one ladder to the other. Nope, just hold up. Search the sniper. I don't know if that counts as a sniper. You had a machine gun. It wasn't really aiming, it was just pew-pewing.
Phone number and restaurant table.
Snap his pocketbook. Okay.
It's one of the BARs.
Oh, I guess we got everything. Fading to black.
I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and start treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
I wish I could look at the manifest. Hold on, let's look at the log. Okay, so he's on the manifest. Let's look at the log again, because I kind of forget what he was talking about.
I don't believe you, Felix. I've got gunmen blasting away at innocent citizens. This is getting out of hand. Is there something you want to tell me?
I don't appreciate you calling me a liar, Detective. You want to prove that I was involved?
Sorry. My mistake. I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It was a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
I mean, we had the pocket sniper, or the pocket sniper book.
The dead guy on the roof works for Mickey Cohen. Why would Cohen want you dead?
Man, I don't know anything about Mickey Cohen or any of those gangsters.
I'm gonna try this and see what happens.
Your name was in the sniper's notebook. Level with me, Felix.
Cohen thinks because we were on the boat, we have the morphine. Courtney's meeting those guys to sort it out.
Courtney Sheldon?
Yeah. You remember Sheldon, don't you, Cole?
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in L.A.?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Kelso as well.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute. I want to make homicide. You know me.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thank you.
Alright, so I think we have a lot of places we can visit right now. Let's take a look at the map, see if there's any street crime floating around. There does not seem to be. Alright, fair enough. Alright, I guess we're going to Kelso's apartment.
Jesus, Cole, what's wrong with a good old-fashioned black and white?
Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
I guess I've driven an ambulance already, fair enough.
Let me through. I just want a quick look, is all.
Alright, while he's hustling into the car, where am I going? Okay, so I am pointed north. I guess we can kind of shimmy through the alleys and end up over here. I might try that. Yeah, let's try it.
You are listening to Duke Ellington on KTI.
Won't work. He's a tough customer.
Alright. Shimmying through the alleys. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Well, that was minimal damage. I can live with that. Get rolling in, sirens blazing, so he knows we're coming.
Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No, you don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
Well, the relationship hasn't changed.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
Okay. Problem. We have 6 Marines. This could be a clue that we could throw at him with a lie. We have Manifest, which theoretically could as well. We have this, probably not actually. Let's do this, see what happens.
Jack, you know about the morphine. You weren't involved, but you know who is.
You can't prove what I know and what I don't know, Cole. This is going nowhere.
Looks like I made a mistake.
I'm gonna try and doubt it.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
You better watch your mouth.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
Always lie.
Lying to me, Jack. You know what's going on. You've been in this with Eddie from the start.
I'd want to have something solid to back up what I was saying if I was you.
I don't know that I have anything solid, so I guess we doubt again.
You're off the hook. For now.
For now. Yeah, he's looking a little bit more flummoxed.
You want to take a guess where he got hold of the cash?
Not really.
Fuck.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
Well, we found them.
You're not a good liar, Jack. I know you want to help your guys, but this has gone too far.
If you believe I had anything to do with the theft of the BARs, or the morphine for that matter, I suggest you produce some evidence.
I don't know, man. I mean, he's obviously lying, but I don't know whether stolen BARs is the thing. I don't know if 6 Marines is the thing.
I've had enough of this.
Yeah.
You're wasting my time.
I don't know if doubt was the right answer. Whatever, I don't fucking care.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
I don't believe you, Jack. You were there. You were either involved or you know who is.
You calling me a liar, Cole? I hope you have something to back that up. I won't let you hide behind your rank any longer. You can tick me off, your little...
I'm gonna doubt all 3 of those ones that I tried to not doubt on. Or, I guess I have to lie on the second one. So it's doubt, lie, and then pick something random, and then doubt the other 2. See what happens. Yeah, I'm safe scumming. I don't know, I've kind of resorted to that in this game because basically you can't recover from fucking up. Most other games I played like this, you
know
can.
That there's a gang war going on in LA
whatever.
trying to recover that stolen morphine.
I'm a shit player, I know.
That
I don't
has
care.
nothing to do with me.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
You better watch your mouth.
I have to lie on
Did you
this
know that
one.
Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
Quit lying to me, Jack. You know what's going on. You've been in this with Eddie from the start.
I'd want to have something solid to back up what I was saying if I was you.
Alright, shrug question mark?
You finished?
Alright.
I am.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions...
I don't really want to waste more time on this, so I'm just gonna...
I don't know anything about the robbery.
People are dying because morphine intended to help servicemen is being used on the street. Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
You wouldn't know why Eddie McGoldrick had 3 of them.
Goddamn fool.
Jack, we just want information.
Bullshit,
Achieve
Cole.
maximum rank.
Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm gonna be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest? How many more friends of yours are gonna get plugged today?
Okay, where is that from here? That is that way this time. Okay, so right then left and then right later. All right, cool. Street crime we need to deal with. Is the shooting active? Right, yeah, probably. All right, let's go be responsible, I guess.
Talk about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on him. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't. Jack will never give up his own men.
They just walked up and shot the man. Two of them officers, they went that way.
Go on, get after him.
Okay, we're gonna politely follow these men. Eventually they're gonna crash.
I can't take the shot from here, Cole. Hit it. Clear this asshole off the road. It's no good. We need to get closer. Step on it, huh? Just get me a little closer. Getting close and steer him off the tar. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. Hit him, Cole.
Dude, you're in a
Spin
fucking
him out.
convertible. Just stand up.
It's no good. We need to get closer.
Guys aren't gonna go quiet.
Hands are okay. Fine, whatever.
Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight. An LAPD file. We have a
Laevsky.
traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team side to them.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
LAPD vice scandal could go all the way to the top.
We have to look at damage limitation. We can't allow that strumpet Brenda Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can't someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now.
Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak. Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Mayor? District Attorney?
Who is this guy? And what does he want, Horrell?
The name's Roy Earl, detective, administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore, who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD and his commitment to the public we all serve. Could be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
I see. Roy betrayed us.
So what do you want in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow officer.
That smug asshole. Fuck that guy. Anyway. But okay, I guess.
Help me out.
The post office, Cole, and be quick about it.
Yeah. Traitor. I'm gonna smash your car into a wall now because it's the last opportunity I'm gonna get, except that I'll lose. You know what? I don't feel bad about wrecking your car before.
They're taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
Where's the post office? Okay, so we turn on Sunset and then up to Wilcox, okay.
They obviously don't know who has the morphine, and they're waiting for someone to crack it.
Oh, that was Wilcox. Yeah, whatever, we'll go around the block. No biggie. Fuck your car.
Throw out the guns. Pew pew. tell Courtney. Bad luck.
Haven't investigated an alive person yet.
Try. It was worth a try.
God. Polar Bear Ice Company.
Polar Bear Ice Company. Really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
So it's just arms and head? Alright.
Coroner says it's going to take at least a week to get an ID.
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him.
Okay, so we can check his hands, huh? Okay.
Majewski, Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys. Why did they get wrapped up in this thing? Not everyone has the unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Cole.
They weren't even his prints, and he still confessed.
Sure. How do I get there? Go up to Hollywood and turn left? Sounds like a plan.
This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean shit out here.
Getting close. Steer him off the tar.
Look, he's off the tar, I win.
I can't take the shot from here, Cole. Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road.
He's not on the road.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
It's right there.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. Let's see how fast he runs on bare rims.
We're not doing a very good job of this.
It's no good. We need to get closer.
LAPD, put your hands in the air.
Just shot their kneecaps. They should be fine, right? Did we win? Oh look, Roy doesn't have a hat on for once. Yeah, fuck you, Roy. Your hatless head.
That's the cop from the newspapers.
All right,
Going
partner.
to church doesn't make you a
What
Christian.
now?
Where are we
More
going?
than staying in the garage makes you a car.
I lick him with the pot and the frying pan. I lick him with the pot and the frying pan. I lick him with the pot and the frying pan. And if I kill him, he had it coming.
Okay, I guess we need to go to the meeting place and kind of stake it out to get a sense of it or something. I don't know. All right, where is it? Where am I? Oh, I see. Okay. Right, then left, and then I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Light them up. All right, let's kill these red bastards.
On the roof, throw out the gun. Let me see if I can put one between your eyes. Keep moving, I'll cover you.
Just wanted to shoot the moon. Don't mind me.
Find the cover. I'm wide open here.
Yeah, you are. Deal with it.
Stay in cover.
Can he actually die? Why are you just standing out there, dude?
Clearing some space here. Get in cover.
No, you're taking for me.
They're making a run for it after them. Give me some goddamn cover. Get in cover now.
Ah, we're fine. Quit being such a
I'm
whiny
gonna put out
bitch.
an APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that list.
KGPL to car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Carl 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Carl 11 King en route.
And I believe that it's true. And now,
Just realized I don't really know where I'm going. Let's see. So I'm there. Oh, I just follow this alley till it ends, and then I turn right. Thanks for stopping for the sirens, guys. Appreciate it.
Roy, in my office, if you please.
You have an office
I'm
here?
working a major case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But, Cap.
No buts. This is more important.
So he has smug face being like, oh yeah, Captain Donnelly like has my back and blah 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 blah.
You got a stakeout down on 2nd later tonight.
Oh. It's Harlan or whatever his name is. Fontaine. Might actually be Harlan Fontaine. Yeah.
I recognize that guy from the papers. He's a cop.
Sheldon, is this your attorney?
No, detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir? You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation. I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
Honestly, I think Note might be one. Planned meeting between Courtney, Sheldon, and Mickey Cohen. Let's take a look at the transcript. Sure. Let's throw it and see what happens.
We know about your showdown with Cohen. We found notes on your guys.
Cohen is hitting our old unit. He believes we have the morphine. I told him that we don't have it. And that's the truth. Isn't it, Doc?
I believe Mr. Sheldon. I think he's telling the truth, Detective.
Why is he here? He's basically just like putting himself at risk of being incriminated.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes.
Connecting
That's
himself
correct.
to the case.
So you had opportunity.
Not necessarily. I mean, he is connected to the case, but...
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
I mean, obviously he was. Okay, so we have Becca's confession. Basically like, oh yeah, we all did it and Courtney was involved.
So you don't mind that the mob executed McGoldrick, Driscoll, and Beckett to get to you?
I don't know why you're trying to pin this on me. Where's your proof?
Let's try Becca's confession.
Beckett had a message for you before he died. Bad luck. It was worth a try.
I feel bad about Beckett, Phelps. He was a hard charger. Those guys deserve more. I don't blame them for taking their shot.
No, that worked.
Have you finished, Detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You or Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
Get an actual lawyer.
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were. You certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on here?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures, lad.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot. The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press. What the hell were you thinking?
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie, can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
The threat of violence is enough. Okay, actual plot. It took us 15 missions to get there, but wow, we now have actual plot. I mean, obviously Elsa's not going to make it through this game. The game does have the word Noire in the title, so yeah, she's no shot. She actually might already be dead. Nope, she's alive. Hello! I feel like they could explain this a bit more, but whatever. Alright, 12 to 14, it's not bad. 5 stars! You see what happens whenever you don't damage the car? Demoted arson desk. Wilshire Police Division number 7. Gas man. Oh wait, we're just going straight in. All right. Yeah, we're not gonna start another case yet. All right, cool. With that, I think I'm going to call it a night. It is getting kind of late, and I should probably start winding down for the night. Yeah, I'll be streaming again tomorrow. We'll be doing Final Fantasy XIV stuff. That is it. No split stream tomorrow. Got some side quests to do. There's some new content coming out tomorrow too, so we'll be checking that out. So anyway, thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate y'all watching and stuff. Yeah, see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. See you next time.